What comes to mind when you hear the word Tesla? Maybe it's the sleek, futuristic cars gliding silently down the street. Maybe it's the larger-than-a-life personality of its CEO, Elon Musk. Or maybe it's the idea of a revolution, a complete shift in how we think about driving and energy. Whatever it is, there's no denying that Tesla has captured the world's imagination. But how did this company go from a niche startup to a global automotive giant that challenges century-old players? Let's dive in and explore the incredible story of Tesla. Our story begins not with Elon Musk, but with two engineers, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Back in 2003, they had a vision. They believed that electric cars didn't have to be clunky, slow, or boring like glorified golf carts. They could be fast, desirable, and exciting. They founded Tesla Motors, named after the brilliant inventor Nikola Tesla, with a mission to prove that electric vehicles could be better than gasoline-powered cars. Their first big idea, to use lithium-ion battery technology, the same kind you find in your laptop, to power a high-performance sports car. This was a radical concept, but they needed funding to make it a reality. And that's where Elon Musk enters the picture. In 2004, Musk, fresh off his success with PayPal, invested heavily in the company and became the chairman of the board. He shared Eberhard and Tarpenning's vision and brought his own ambitious goals to the table. He didn't just want to build one electric sports car. He wanted to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. The first product to come out of this partnership was the Tesla Roadster. Launched in 2008, Here was an all-electric car that could go from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds and at a range of over 200 miles on a single charge. It was built on a Lotus Elise chassis, and it looked incredible. The Roadster proved that EVs could be cool. It shattered every stereotype and showed the world what was possible. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement, but it was also very expensive, a luxury item for the wealthy. This was all part of the master plan. Elon Musk had laid out a 3-step secret master plan. Step 1. Build a high-priced, low-volume sports car. That was the Roadster. The profits from that would be used for Step 2. Build a more affordable, mid-volume car. And finally, Step 3. Use those profits to create an even more affordable, high-volume car for the mass. It was a brilliant strategy to bootstrap the company from the ground up, funding each new, more accessible model with the success of the last. Following this plan, Tesla unveiled the Model S in 2012. This was the car that truly put Tesla on the map. The Model S was a full-size luxury sedan that was unlike anything else on the road. It had a massive 17-inch touchscreen that controlled almost everything in the car, over-the-air software updates that made the car better over time, and jaw-dropping performance. Especially in its ludicrous emoji, it won countless awards, including Motor Trend's Car of the Year, and fundamentally changed public perception of what an electric car could be. It was no longer a compromise. It was a superior choice. One of the biggest challenges for electric vehicles has always been range. Anxiety, the fear of running out of power, with no place to charge. Tesla tackled this head-on by building its own global network of These charging stations could add hundreds of miles of range in just a short stop, making long-distance travel in a Tesla as easy, or even easier, than in a gasoline car. This proprietary network was a huge competitive advantage and a key part of the Tesla ecosystem. You weren't just buying a car, you were buying into a seamless travel experience. With the success of the Model S, Tesla moved on to expand its lineup. In 2015, they launched the Model X, a luxury SUV with its iconic Falcon Wing doors. These doors weren't just for show. They made it easier to access the back seats in tight parking spaces, especially with child seats. The Model X combined the utility of an SUV with the performance and technology that Tesla was known for, further broadening the brand's appeal. But the ultimate goal was still Step 3 of the master plan. The affordable, high-volume car. In 2017, Tesla started production of the Model 3. Priced to compete with cars like the BMW 3 Series and the Audi A4, the Model 3 was designed to bring electric mobility to the mass. The anticipation was insane. Hundreds of thousands of people placed pre-orders before even seeing the car. The production launch was notoriously difficult, a period Elon Musk himself described as production hell. The company struggled to scale up its manufacturing processes to meet the overwhelming demand. But they eventually figured it out. Tesla built massive factories, called gigafactories, in Nevada, Shanghai, Berlin, and Texas, not just to assemble cars, but to produce the batteries that power them. This vertical integration, controlling the supply of their most critical component, is a core part of Tesla's strategy. The Model 3 went on to become the best-selling electric vehicle in the world, proving that a compelling, affordable electric car could have mass market appeal. It was the realization of the original vision. Following the success of the Model 3, Tesla introduced the Model Y, a compact SUV based on the same platform. The Model Y quickly became even more popular than the Model 3, tapping into the huge global demand for crossover vehicles. It offered more space and practicality while retaining the fun two-drive nature and advanced tech of its sedan sibling. The combination of the Model 3 and Model Y now makes up the vast majority of Tesla S sales. But Tesla is so much more than just a car company. Remember, the mission is to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. That's why Tesla also has a whole division dedicated to energy generation and storage. They sell solar panels and the solar roofing tiles that are actually miniature solar panels to generate clean electricity. And they sell the Powerwall, a home battery system that stores that solar energy for use at night or during a power outage. For larger scale needs, they have the Mega, a massive battery used by utility companies to stabilize the power grid and replace inefficient peaker power plants. Tesla envisions a future where your home generates its own clean power, stores it in a battery, and uses it to charge your electric car. A complete, sustainable energy ecosystem. Of course, no conversation about Tesla is complete without talking about autopilot and the quest for full self-driving, or F. From the beginning, Tesla cars have been equipped with an advanced suite of cameras, radar, and sensors. Autopilot is an advanced driver assistance system that helps with tasks like steering, accelerating, and braking. It can make long highway drives much less tiring. But the ultimate goal is FSD, a system that can drive the car completely on its own in almost any situation, with no human intervention needed. This is arguably Tesla's most ambitious and controversial project. Developing true self-driving is an incredibly complex challenge, and Tesla's camera-based approach, which relies on artificial intelligence and a neural network, is different from many competitors who also use LiDAR. Tesla is collecting vast amounts of real-world driving data from its entire fleet of cars to train its AI. The full self-driving beta software shows incredible promise. It still requires the driver to be fully attentive and ready to take over at any moment. The road to full autonomy is long, but if anyone can crack it, Tesla is certainly one of the top contenders. From a rebellious startup to a dominant force in the automotive and energy sectors, Tesla's journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. It has faced skepticism, financial crises, and massive production challenges, but it has always pushed forward, driven by a powerful mission and the relentless ambition of its leader, Elon Musk. The company has single-handedly forced the entire auto industry to accelerate its own electrification plans. Today, nearly every major automaker is racing to catch up, releasing their own electric vehicles. Tesla created the market and now they're working hard to stay ahead in it. What's next for Tesla? They've already unveiled the mind-bending a stainless steel pickup that looks like it drove straight out of a sci-fi movie, and the Tesla Semi, an all-electric truck designed to revolutionize the logistics industry. There are also rumors of an even more affordable, next-generation vehicle, often referred to as the Model 2, which could truly make electric cars accessible to everyone. And let's not forget Optimus, the humanoid robot project, which could one day work in Tesla factories or even in our homes. The story of Tesla is a story about challenging the status quo, about using technology to solve big problems, and about believing in a better, more sustainable future. Whether you're a fan, a critic, or just an observer, you have to admit it's one of the most exciting stories in business today. It is a reminder that a small group of determined people with a bold idea really can change the world. Thanks for watching. What do you think is the most impressive thing about Tesla? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories about the companies and technologies shaping our future. See you next time.